everyone, excuse the background noise in this video. My dogs are playing with their toys back there and they're having a good old time, so I don't want to stop them. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Hannah Dollahite. Excuse them. My name is Hannah Dollahite. I am currently stationed with my husband at Fort Stewart. He is in the Army and I am an Army wife. I work for a gym on post here at Fort Stewart in Georgia, and yeah, that's pretty much my whole little backstory. We've been married for almost a year now, and we have two dogs named Cash and June. They are my loves of my life and my fur babies. So that's them playing in the background right now, if you hear the squeaking. But today I'm going to be showing you my favorite pizza recipe. It's homemade. It takes 20 minutes. Like, it's one of my favorite 20-minute meal recipes, and it's super easy and very delicious. So if you're interested in learning how to make a 20-minute pizza, then keep on watching. Let's get into the video. Hello everybody. So today I am going to show you how I make homemade pizza. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can make your crust completely from home, but if you work, or if you just don't really have the time, or if you're just too tired by the time it's time to start cooking at night to really put in all that prep work, then there's an easier option for you. So what you can do is, if you're wanting to kind of make it more homemade versus like store-bought, I guess, Betty Crocker does do packets where you can make your own pizza mix. You just add like water or something to the mix. But my favorite method is actually buying the canned pizza dough from Walmart. It's like $1.88, super cheap, and I think it tastes pretty good. It's really easy. What I do is I'll open up a can and then split it, and then I just wrap it in saran wrap and stick it in the fridge, and then I'll just take it out whenever I'm wanting to cook the pizza dough. So especially for nights where like raised in the field, it's very friendly, and you can really personalize it to whatever you want, and it's so much cheaper and it tastes so much better than just buying pizza from like Domino's or Pizza Hut. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take my dough that has been in the fridge, and I'm just gonna leave that out and unwrap that. And then my oven is preheating to 425 because that's what the directions said on the pizza can for the dough. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. And then what I like to do is just take any, pan that you're gonna cook it on. You can also use like a cookie sheet as well. And then I will take a little bit of cornmeal for the bottom so it doesn't stick. And then I'm just going, June, out of the kitchen. So what I'm gonna do is just literally just take it and just sprinkle a little bit on there. Honestly, that's enough. You don't need a lot. It's just the cornmeal keeps it from sticking to the pan. And I prefer this method even more than just using olive oil, because olive oil still wants to stick. But with the cornmeal, it comes up really easy. This is also a great idea if you are having people over for like a dinner party. You don't really know what to cook, but you don't want to do like the same like tacos and stuff like that. You want to do something kind of original, and it's really fun. It's also really entertaining that you can do with your guests as well. We had people over a couple weeks ago and we did like a pizza party, and so we got like a bunch of different toppings that people would like, and it was a big hit. It was a lot of fun, and we all had a lot of fun like making our pizzas together. So I'm gonna wait for my oven to preheat to 425, and then I'm gonna start getting my toppings ready. So I'm just gonna prep some olives and then some pineapple, and that's pretty much it. So, and then I'm also gonna give you a hack on how to make your own pizza sauce as well. Alright, so don't mind some of the background noise. My dogs are playing with some of their new toys. So this was the Betty Crocker mix that I was talking about earlier, and it's literally just pizza crust. So this is just all this needs is a half cup of hot water, not boiling but hot, and I think this was like 50. Oh, my oven is preheated now. This is about 50 cents at the commissary, so it's just probably pretty standard across the board of like normal grocery stores like Walmart and whatnot. But yeah, so that's definitely another option if you're not wanting just to buy like the pre-made stuff. And then if you're wanting to make your own pizza sauce, you can actually buy it jarred. I buy it jarred from Walmart. But I just did that this last time, but normally, well, when we had the pizza party, we bought a bunch of jarred pizza sauce, but I kind of wanted to try making my own. So they have a squeaker back there, I apologize. Anyways, I wanted to make my own, so we bought like a bunch of jars of it, so we're just kind of trying to use it up. But if you're gonna make your own pasta sauce or your own pizza sauce, I have a really good recipe that involves just crushed tomatoes and some seasonings. You can just use straight up crushed tomatoes if you'd like. So in the can's not that expensive. And then what I do is I just use, I don't know if I have any clean at the moment. This is dirty because I had coffee grounds in here, but I'll use like these little containers to keep, or like mason jars to keep my homemade pasta sauce. And then I just keep that in the fridge, and then when I'm ready to use it, I'll just take it out of the fridge and then use it. It's super easy. So yeah, that's definitely an option. Like I said, I'm just gonna be using some Great Value pizza sauce. This was also pretty inexpensive. It's either way, all the different toppings and whatnot, it's still cheaper than buying it from a retail chain like Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's, whatever. So, and I just love the way that homemade pizza tastes as well, and you get to control a lot of different things. So I've got my pizza sauce, and as far as cheese, you can actually get like the little mozzarella balls and put that on your pizza. I just use shredded mozzarella, and sometimes I use a little bit of Parmesan as well, just to kind of give it an extra flavor because I love cheese. And so I like to add that. So yeah. So I have all of my the cornmeal already prepped on there. So what I'm gonna do now is just add my pizza dough. So I just added my pizza dough onto the pan. You can do whatever shape you want, circle, square, whatever. I'm just gonna do whatever this is right now. What you can also do is if you take string cheese, you can put it around the outside and then fold this over and create cheese stuffed crust, which is also very delicious. So I'm going to show you the toppings I'm going to add onto my pizza. Alright, so the next step is going to be putting it in the oven. So I'm just going to use my handy dandy oven mitt, and I'm just going to pop this in the oven. Normally, it says to leave it in for 14 to 16 minutes, but I think I'm probably just going to do mine for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to leave it in there for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out, and it's just ready to eat. Dinner that literally can be done in under 20 minutes is just so crazy. So this is one of my favorite 20-minute meals. And yeah, so I will check in with you guys once the pizza is out of the oven. But I did want to say, like, you can literally come up with whatever recipes you want. You could do a taco pizza and do like taco meat and you know, lettuce and tomatoes and things like that, and sour cream on the top. So good. Or a cheeseburger pizza, or literally the possibility is endless. It's just kind of as endless as your mind can think for the most part. So I'm going to wait for my pizza to be done. And what I also really like too is if you don't eat all of it in one go, because it can become a lot of food depending on how much dough you're using per slice, you can always just cut it in half and then control the portion a little bit more. And you can always just put it in the fridge and then just reheat it later, and it tastes just as good as when you first made it. So I love recipes that you can reheat. Sorry about my dogs in the background. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that cook, and then I will check in with you guys once the pizza is done. Alright, so the pizza is done, so let's just take it out of the oven now and just give it a good check. Yep, it's definitely done. I like to make sure that the cheese is nice and golden on the top, which I feel like it is, so let's take it out and take a look. Alright, so this is how it came out. It looks delicious. You see that golden crust? Yum. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just cut into it and enjoy. Alright, thank you so much for watching my, I don't really know what I'm going to call this yet. It'll probably be 20-minute recipes homemade pizza. It's probably what it's going to be called, to be honest. I would love to start making some more recipe videos because I love to cook. My husband Ray is an amazing chef and he's gotten me into cooking and things like that. And well, I already liked to bake before I met him, but cooking was never really my strong suit. But if you would like to see more recipes, definitely give this video a like. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you end up making pizzas, definitely tag me in your pizzas or pictures of them or whatnot. My Instagram is at Dollahite. That's like the social media I use the most, other than like YouTube, obviously. So definitely check me out there. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye. Olives and some pineapple. Actually, yeah, okay. Now I'm going to show you what to do next.